Nearly 4,000 years ago, a Babylonian king named Hammurabi ruled over a vast and diverse empire, and to maintain order, he established 282 laws. These laws were publicly displayed on a massive stone stele, ensuring everyone in the kingdom knew the rules. Now let's look at the key areas Hammurabi's laws addressed. Perhaps the most famous part of Hammurabi's code is its focus on retribution, an eye for an eye. The punishment had to match the crime, but it wasn't always equal. The social status of the victim and the accused mattered. Nobles, commoners, and slaves all faced different consequences for the same crime. Hammurabi placed great importance on protecting property, whether it was livestock, crops, or land. If you stole or damaged someone's property, you had to repay or face severe penalties. Laws about theft were particularly harsh, often resulting in death for the thief. Babylon was a trading hub, so the code laid out clear rules for business. Contracts had to be witnessed and recorded, and if one party failed to hold up their end of a deal, the consequences were spelled out clearly. This helped ensure trust and fairness in commerce. Family laws regulated marriage, divorce, and inheritance. A husband couldn't just abandon his wife without consequence, and there were strict rules about how property was passed down to children. The family was seen as a cornerstone of Babylonian society, and these laws helped keep it intact. Laborers and slaves were an essential part of the Babylonian economy, and Hammurabi's code protected them in various ways. For example, if a slave was injured by their master, the master had to compensate them. Wages and contracts for workers were also regulated, ensuring fairness. Hammurabi's code wasn't just a set of rules, it came with a system of enforcement. Judges played a key role, and trials were conducted with witnesses and evidence. One notable feature of Babylonian justice was how seriously false accusations were treated. If someone falsely accused another of a crime like murder, they could face the same punishment the accused would have received. Responsibility was another central idea. If you borrowed something and damaged it, you had to compensate the owner. If a builder's house collapsed and caused harm, the builder faced severe punishment. Everyone had to uphold their obligations. One of the striking aspects of Hammurabi's code was how laws were applied based on social class. Babylonian society was divided into three groups: nobles, commoners, and slaves. The laws reflected this hierarchy, often prescribing different punishments for the same crime depending on the social status of the people involved. For instance, if a nobleman harmed a commoner, the punishment was typically a fine. But if a commoner harmed a nobleman, the consequences could be much more severe. However, slaves weren't entirely without rights. Laws protected them from unjust treatment, and in some cases, they were entitled to compensation if harmed by their master. These laws reinforced the existing social structure, making it clear that while everyone had responsibilities, they weren't always treated equally under the law. Hammurabi's code didn't just impact Babylon, it set a standard for legal systems in future civilizations. The idea of writing down laws and making them public helped ensure transparency and fairness. Though the specific laws might seem harsh by today's standards, the concept that laws should govern society and be accessible to all is still central to legal systems around the world. And there you have it, the ancient laws of Hammurabi's code. From retribution to family rights, these laws offer us a glimpse into how justice worked in ancient Babylon. If you found this exploration of ancient history fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more dives into the stories that shape the world. Thanks for watching.